this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 56, featuring a very special guest. I don't think I've even said this kind of intro in a long time, so it sounds a little choppy, but I have a really special guest in the building. Courtney Cathey is here in the building for the first time since the first time.
Yeah.
Well over 2 years ago. That was 2019. Last time that you were on the, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a podcast or a yell on your phone show. I don't know.
I think that it was just a tester to see how everything would go.
Yeah.
And it went pretty well. You're growing.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people who have listened to the podcast from day one probably don't know this fact, but you are the actual first person that I ever recorded anything with in regards to the podcast when it was called something way different. Can
we eat?
Is that what it was called?
Yeah. Wait.
No.
It wasn't Can We Eat?
No. You can just do the swipe thing.
Sorry. I swear it was the Can We Eat podcast.
It was not that.
Okay, maybe.
You passed it. It wasn't the Can We Eat podcast. It wasn't the Can We Talk podcast either at that time. It was called a very long name at that. Technology is fun, guys. But it was called something way longer than the Can We Talk podcast. That was the rebrand after a lot of things. So it was called Sometimes We Talk, Sometimes We Eat podcast. Got a lot of backlash because we were doing a lot of talking, as Sierra says, and not a lot of eating. So I had to kind of distance myself from the food aspect and just got to the conversation aspect. So
he can throw down.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he stopped, but yeah.
I never stopped. I just kind of keep myself in a box of people who are allowed to be in that box when it comes to food. You know,
yeah. As
you grow, you find those people who are actually care about you or care about what you do. You know,
that's right.
But yeah, tell me how you're doing. Like, again, this is the first time we have legit been in the same room since 2019 at the end of the year, because the actual posting of the original podcast wasn't until 2020, right before the pandemic happened. Allegedly. I'm sure that shit started in 2018 and it just got to us. I don't know. But yeah, tell me how you're doing. Tell me some things about the business. I know originally your actual business that you prompted, you actually said some things along the line of like card readings and things like that, but it's grown a lot.
Yeah, so I've been doing really well as far as my business since 2019. I've been doing my business for about 9-10 years now. I started in 2013 and cool. I'm a spiritual practitioner. So I do tarot readings, but I also do other things as far as like candle work and things like that. Why did you make your eyes big like that?
I mean, because I was going to say something like inappropriate, but then I had
what?
Like you said candle work. So I was thinking like massage therapist with like the candle wax on the back.
No. It's a spiritual aspect. I do a lot of divination and I work with spirits and things of that nature. I've been doing this for so long that I can do it in my sleep. But I have a lot of clients from all over, from even overseas. I have clients. So it's growing. It's growing. What I'm doing, I do counseling as well for those that are needing to heal their traumatic situations when it comes to like childhood, adulthood, abusive relationships, things of that nature. So it's doing good.
So you love what you do?
Oh, yeah.
What got you into doing all that? Because you named some words. I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds really important and it sounds like a lot of work goes behind it.
It does. So what got me into 2013, my dad passed away and he actually was murdered. And so that took a very hard toll on me. One night I was sleeping, I want to say about 2 weeks after my dad passed away. I was asleep in my bed and like something just said, wake up. And I woke up and my dad was standing right there. A lot of people are like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Can I cuss?
Yeah, a cuss. Fuck.
Okay.
Yes. Shit.
A lot of people are like, damn, that's crazy. Like, you know, like, are you sure? No, yeah, I'm sure. I went to my mom, and I told my mom, because my mom is deep into the spiritual world as well. Okay. And she was like, let's go to a medium. So we went to a medium. And the medium told me everything that my dad was trying to relate to me, as far as the murder, as far as like him being a father towards me. And then she laid it on me. You know, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, wow. I said, bitch, you lying. You gotta be lying. She said, no, for real. She gave me a name of a deck. It's called Talking with Heaven. And I started using my deck, doing cards and speaking to my dad. And at first it was like, I don't know if this is true, if it is real, until stuff started to happen. And I'm like, okay, this is real. This is like not a joke. It's for real. And so ever since then, like, I started doing my tarot reading. I started diving deeper, you know, into spirituality. And here I am 10 years later. So, 19 years later, yeah.
So with that being said, I'm sure you have tons of stories where people reach out to you in regards to them trying to have those kind of moments with their loved ones.
Of course, I'm a medium, so I do talk to spirits. I do have that connection with the spiritual world. And the thing is, a lot of people are scared of the spiritual world, but you have to understand that there's nothing to be scared of. Fear is just an illusion. It's something that you created. A lot of people say, oh, well, this is demonic. You're doing demon work, this and that. But it's not true. When you go to church, they say witchcraft. You're doing witchcraft.
I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah, when you do, think about drinking the blood of Jesus and taking like the cracker. Exactly. That's a ritual. Quote unquote witchcraft. So it's like a lot of people just they're sheep and they're following the herd instead of really stopping and thinking like, dang, okay, so what is really going on, and what is this life? Why did my spirit come back here? Nobody ever sits and thinks like, why did I actually come back here? What is my soul trying to do?
Well, now I'm gonna cry. I thought I was gonna make you cry.
Why would you cry?
Because you got me thinking about my grandma all of a sudden.
Why?
I don't know. Don't me. Jesus.
Well, I'm just saying. Have you ever sat back and thought about like your soul and your spirit?
I'm gonna be back. When I leave, I'm coming back. I already know that.
Why are you coming back?
I'm gonna come back. I don't know. I'm gonna be something else. I'm gonna be like a caterpillar or something. Or a squirrel.
You know, you only come back if you haven't learned the lessons that you're supposed to learn.
All I know is when I work from home and my window is outside and all I see is squirrels having fun. So they're not working, they're having fun. So if I do come back, I think I might want to be a squirrel.
But the thing is, they're learning their lessons, whatever it is. So I feel that we're all spiritual beings living a human experience. And spirit, whoever it is that brought you back, whatever it is that you believe in, brought you back.
To complete something?
To complete something, to learn a lesson. 9 times out of 10, we didn't learn the lesson that we were supposed to learn. So now we're back.
As a squirrel.
As a squirrel. Hopefully you don't get hit by a car.
I'm gonna be a forest squirrel for sure. I'm not gonna be one of those squirrels in the streets, you know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a forest squirrel. There ain't no tractors or vehicles where I'm gonna be.
But you have other animals that will devour you.
Listen, I'm gonna be like these squirrels outside, and we're gonna run around all day and play. That's all I'm saying. Jesus
Crazy.
Christ. So, just speaking out of you being the first person to ever come on the podcast that was again called Sometimes We Talk, Sometimes We Eat podcast. That sounded fire when I came up with the name. Like
it was long.
I told this name to a lot of people and they was like, that's fire. And I'm like, bet.
It's long.
It is long.
Super duper long.
It's super long. But just like the super long time it's been in between us actually being on the pod, you were the first person to ever do the pod with me. Like, I've never told you this, of course, before we started recording, I said this, but I honestly meant it. Like, literally, if you had said no, I might not have even continued with the process. And every step of the way, any kind of like obstacle that comes apart, like, it's because of those specific moments throughout the actual start of it that I'm like, literally, if you had said no, I don't know if this even exists.
No, I believed in you. And it's because you had your own business already. You were doing the chef thing. You were already cooking. And then you said, hey, I'm going to switch and do this. And I was like, okay. I tried this food, guys. It was really good. I don't know what happened, but it was really good. But yeah, I like this too. I see that you're growing and you're doing your thing. So
Thanks.
That's good.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, you should cry now because I just told you my feelings.
Well, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
But that's a part of why even now, like, if people ask me about podcasting, I'm so open to like, yeah, okay, if you need help, like, me and her went to a friend of mine in place. He wants to start his own podcast. He's a tattoo artist and he's been on TV. He's done multiple things in that space. And he's like, I want to do a podcast. I've seen what you're doing. I want to do something similar. So he asks me questions all the time. He'll DM me like, yo, what kind of equipment do I need? I'll literally just take a screenshot of where I bought it from and he'll go get it that same day. You know,
That's good.
And that is really why I do like helping people, because of people like you. Like, again, if you literally said no, I could be that no for somebody. If I said no to the help, then that person might not want to pursue what they think they want to do. And then it doesn't grow. It doesn't exist. It doesn't become anything close to what this looks like, because I can't tell you at that point in time when we were recording that video that was just screaming at the phone and there's like a little light attached to it that I knew it was going to look like this.
And it's grown. And I'm so proud of you, man. I hope you still grow. And, you know, when you get bigger, I hope you call me back and we
we're going to do all phases.
Yes. Yes. But so far, so good.
Yeah, it has been a journey. As many people know who listen to the pod, it was a reboot at some point in time, but we're at 56. We celebrated our 50th, which was a really big thing. I did cook for that occasion just because it was 50 episodes. Like, doing 50 of something, like, how many times can you say you did 50 of anything?
That's true.
Like, literally actions that you do, how many times can you say you did 50 of them that weren't natural options, weren't natural, like walking and running?
Something that you have set out to do, like a goal.
At 50 times.
Man, when I tell you, when my business flourished the way that it did, I was just like, oh my God, seriously?
Did it get too much at first? Like, did you like expect it?
Yeah. Of course, because I went through the phases of, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I might be charging too much. I might, you know, and my mom was just that motivator, and she was like, girl, get it. You got a gift and just go for it. So that's what's happening.
Yeah, absolutely. And anytime I speak to someone who's in a certain profession, whether it be, because we've had people who have written books on here, we have chefs, we had a photographer, like, that's their businesses, and they all kind of have that like coming to the end moment to where they're like, should I even be doing this? Like, it's not doing what I want it to do now. Like, I got a hot start, and not a hot start, but like it took off, and it's not going up as fast as a roller coaster would if I'm going up. So now you're kind of like stagnant, and you're like, should I even be doing this, or was this like fool's gold?
Right, exactly. And I feel that, you know, a lot of people give up when it gets hard, because working for yourself, or even starting a business or starting any type of new hobby, it's not going to be all glitter and gold. Like, when that honeymoon phase falls off, when you start feeling, you know, unmotivated, a lot of people tend to give up. Yeah. You know,
because they think that's the pressure that's telling them not to do it, but all that's doing is telling you to keep going.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm happy for you, man.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy we're both happy for each other, because a lot of times, especially in our community, like, if you got something, they want it, but they don't want to do the work, because you make it look as easy as possible, at least on your end. But then people kind of, I'll say it, people get jealous.
See, I wanted to become a YouTuber, but I found out that it's more than just the videos. It's a lot of stuff that comes into it, and I'm just like, woo.
Yeah, it takes time. Like to upload a hour and a half just video is about 7 to 8 hours.
That's too much.
And you have to be, so YouTube only allows you to upload videos with direct Wi-Fi. So like you can't just be on your regular phone plan without it being connected to a strong Wi-Fi pool. And if you're not close to one and you try to upload it, it will take triple the time, if that.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And then also audio, like combining the both, like it's a lot of work. So when people see like these successful podcasts and they see like these successful YouTube channels, I'm like, it's not easy. Like it's literally not easy.
But it looks easy though.
That's what people like the appeal of.
You know, you see a lot of people's success off of YouTube and just them having their videos and things like that. And you think that you can do it until you start doing it. And then you're like, dang, this is a full-time job.
For real. When people will ask me about like starting their podcast, they're like, yo, I want to start it. I'm like, all right, cool. How do you want to start? And then just like, oh, I want to be that version already. And I'm just like, it's not going to work like that if you're just an average person. Or if you're a celebrity or you got money, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right?
That's true.
You can start whenever you want. You can have hours upon hours of studio time if you want to fucking record a podcast out of a studio. Yeah, be realistic. What do you want to do?
Right.
Because it literally costs to do this. Like it's not something that and again, it is something you can't just come off the street and do, but also there's levels to it. And if I can help someone like just start at this level versus all the bullshit I dealt with to get here, I'd rather them just start here than versus there any day of the week. So I tell people all the time, like, just have an idea. And then I also give people advice as well, and they don't take it. Like 5 episodes in, it's over.
Advice about what though?
Podcast, like saying, hey, if it's gonna suck a lot sometimes you're not gonna want to record, but if you don't record consistently, it's gonna become not a habit, but what's the word? It's gonna be a strain versus fun, because like I literally get off of work and I will record an episode.
More like a chore.
Yeah, you're gonna not want to do it, like if you don't do it consistently. But if you just build it into what you do already, you're good to go.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Because it is hard. Like there's been episodes.
Definitely hard.
There's been episodes where I'm like, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, it's been times where I got clients and they book readings or whatever, and it's just like, I want to lay on the couch and do nothing, but I have to get up and I have to do what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? As far as like your business growing and you not working for. I was just talking to my mom about this last night, and I was like, man, working in corporate America, coming from working for yourself and then working in corporate America is like some shit.
Huge difference.
Because I have the mindset of you can't tell me what the fuck to do, because I have my own
They're
fucking
scheduled
business.
At 5. I come in when I want.
Okay. Yeah. So it's just like, God damn, like I have to use my corporate America job to fund my business. You know, you got to be smart about how you move. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn, I can't take somebody telling me what to do.
No, absolutely. And I think people miss that part because like, a lot of people, well, I won't say a lot of people, but people that people tend to look up to, they didn't show how they got there. They just kind of pop up. And that's kind of the strains of social media, right? Like you only post your happy days. And like if you're one of those weirdos who only post like negative shit all day, then probably stay out the way. Probably just not best to have a conversation with that person. But yeah, like do the 9 to 5. If we push the 9 to 5 to get to where you want, like make that your goal. Like, okay, so yeah, it sucks you're going to be at work for 8 hours. What were you going to do in those 8 hours anyways? And now you're even more motivated once you get off. Like, oh yeah, I did that. So now I'm doing this. It's about to go crazy. Yeah. And now I have some kind of fun to do things correctly versus kind of winging it.
Exactly. But a lot of people are scared though. They're scared to leave their corporate America job or start their own business because they think that they're going to fail. And I'm not even going to lie to you. I failed a couple of times.
You have to.
You have to fall.
Like you have to.
You have to. In order for you to get better, you have to fail. And a lot of people take that failure as like, okay, well, this is not for me. I'm not supposed to do this. Fuck this shit.
Yeah. I don't tell people about my tattoos like openly because everything means something to me. But I have the whole like sentence tattooed on me that says success is not possible without failure. Like you have to fail. Like if you don't fail, imagine if you, let's say, and this happens. I'm not saying this is not something that, can't happen, but let's say you start off and you get off on a hot start and you're going good for a long time. And then something happens and your business fails and you just freak the fuck out. And now because you never experienced that at whatever level, now you're like, oh, fuck this whole thing now. Like, I've been good the whole time. I've been good for X amount of months, years.
Exactly.
And then the second something bad happens, you're ready to quit because you never actually had to go through that process of like, okay, something bad happened. I didn't quit. And now I'm here. I always tell people who have bad months, years, whatever, like, hey, do you remember when you were happy? Yeah. How'd that feel? Great, right? You can do it again.
Yeah, you can do it again. It's all about the motivation though. But I also want to mention mental health is real.
Absolutely.
And so a lot of people take mental health as a joke, but it's real. It's very, very much so real. People go through depression, anxiety, and things like that. And then when they're trying something out and it doesn't work, they fall deeper into the depression or whatever. And I feel that when it comes to the Black community, we don't take it as serious.
Oh, we had this super conversation with Emmanuel, right? Is he a counselor or youth? He does something with the youth, right?
Yeah, like mental awareness.
Okay, yeah, he's based out of Atlanta. We had him on the pod, like, because we are growing, so we can do phone calls in. If you're not available to be here in person, we can do that as well. But we spoke to him, and just that's a fact. Like, we don't talk about it because we don't know about it. We just know the word. We just know the words of mental health. We don't really know about it. What are the
words?
Just the words of mental health.
Yeah.
That's all. Sure. We know that exists. We don't know what that actually means because we grew up in our, at least, and in can I say me? In a lot of our communities, a lot of times, like, you'll be like, Mom, I'm depressed. Go do the dishes. Go do the dishes.
Go drink some water. You're gonna be okay. Go lay down.
Go sleep it off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, your mom, like, not just moms or dads, just like parents in general are like, I don't feel well. I'm depressed.
Right.
These dishes. Like, what?
Right. Exactly. And it's so sad. I want to say last year, November, I went to a psychiatrist and I got my mental health, together, and I deal with depression and anxiety.
Yep.
And I was like, what the hell? Like, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I'm depressed. I don't feel like I'm sad. Or I don't feel like I have anxiety.
Those commercials have made us, because you can be depressed and get through the day, right? Commercials about depression are like, I can't do anything. And not to say that that's not what their version of depression is, but like,
it's not. That's not the everyday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to work, you can feel fine, you can get up, but in those lonely hours, you feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yep.
I'm not successful. I'm not, where I'm supposed to be in life. But where are you supposed to be in life? What is it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, where are you supposed to be?
Right, exactly.
A millionaire? Is that where you're supposed to be, or that where you see people?
Where you think you're supposed to be.
Where you think you're supposed to be. Yeah,
exactly.
That makes more sense than what I was going to say.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, and of course it plays on the social media as well. Like, people only post their good days. And if you scroll down someone's timeline, you're only going to see their good days for like 20 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're not going to see the days where, like, literally getting from 8 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. was a distraction. It was a struggle. It was difficult. Like, you're not feeling yourself. And I think we are getting older, at least our generation, we're getting older, and to the point to like understand, like, yo, I know our parents did their best, right? And I know they did what they could with the tools they were provided, but now we have some new tools and we can kind of like move and progress things, because even our parents weren't as progressive as our parents. Like, it's going to be a continuous stream of like conversation. Like, the kids we have are going to be 3 times as progressive as our parents, and even us.
I agree.
I mean,
disagree.
ideally, just because like we're making a lot of things normal. Like we're talking about a lot of things, especially in this generation.
Yeah,
The kids
we do
younger
talk
than
about
us,
a lot
they
of
just
things.
they just know a lot more than we did. Because they
That's
see a
true.
lot. They got the YouTube. When we had YouTube, YouTube took 25 minutes to load to watch a video.
Dude, man, I remember when YouTube first came out and we were doing YouTube, and I was like, dang, I think that I was not YouTube, I was YouTubing fights. That's where I started. That was my YouTube career right there. Because, I mean, I was 16, 15 years old. What else? Pretty Ricky was a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Them dudes humping the ottoman.
Exactly.
That was wild.
Okay. Look, MySpace was a thing.
MySpace was popping.
These kids don't know nothing about MySpace. That was it.
We're the old people on Facebook
We're
now.
old.
Facebook was for old people for sure when we were younger.
So we're old.
We're the old ones now. We're on Facebook.
Dang.
TikTok is the new MySpace, and the kids are on TikTok, and we're on Facebook old as hell.
Because I can't get on TikTok. I don't even know. I don't know how to work TikTok.
I got one TikTok video. It might be at 1,000 views by now. I don't know. One TikTok
Right.
video.
That's me. Yep. So
Yeah, it's wild. It's a whole lot of stuff that like you have to sift through, and there's no booklet on how to do it per person. Like you could wish and hope that like when you were in high school and middle school, someone gave you a book and was like, "Yo, at age 27, this shit gonna be fucked up.
yeah.
This how you get through it." But you
Yeah.
just gotta you gotta figure it out to the best of your ability. And I guess something I would say all the time, just in regards to like life, is like, hey, do your absolute best and live with those results. Just live with them. Like you have to.
That's the advice that you would give.
Yes, do your best and live with the results, because your best is your best. You can't see someone else doing something better and be like, dang, I could have done that. No, that's
Yeah.
not you.
Yeah.
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Where the fuck did this podcast go? What happened? I had a whole plan in place.
we went down the rabbit hole.
So the original, there was 2 questions I think in total that I asked on that original episode. But the one that really stuck with me, and I did ask this again at some point in time. I don't know if it was probably like episode like 4 or 5 out of these 56, but I asked I don't know if it's a common question, but I asked the question to you in regards to a first date. If somebody used a coupon, how would you feel?
A coupon on the first
first
day.
date.
Okay, so how many years has that been? 19, 18,
Oh,
4
so
years?
this so apparently there is a guideline to dating when it comes to coupons.
Using a coupon on the first date.
Don't use coupons on the first date because you might offend the other person. I don't know if I
Okay.
really would. If I'm paying, it's,
Why would you use a coupon though? Like, where are we even going for you to be
this is
using
exactly
a coupon?
what you said.
Like, where are we going for you to be using a coupon?
Anywhere, right? There's coupons for everywhere now, right?
Not for the restaurants that I go to. Right, we're going to restaurants. We're not going to like fast food places.
I feel like there's a coupon at every place. You just got to be one of those couponers. You know, people cut coupons, like you don't see them in the newspaper, but it's like really there in small print. Like if you go get a steak, you'll get like 10% back or some shit.
No, not at the places that I go to. They do not have coupons.
So
sir.
you would feel offended if you
I
went on a
definitely
date.
would be offended.
If you were on a date with a guy and he was like, "Yo, shorty, yeah, I got the bill. Hold up 1 second, let me get this real quick. Hey, this is valid." Would you be okay with that?
You know what? I'm not even gonna be that cold. If you had a coupon, listen. If you got a coupon, please use your coupon because I do not want you to go into overdraft. But what I'm saying is
Not overdraft for a date. Yikes!
right. So you shouldn't be taking me out to begin with. But
Damn.
I like places like that are upscale. I like upscale restaurants.
Okay.
I like upscale places. I'm an upscale type of person.
For first date, like that's what you would expect is like first date upscale restaurant or like
Yes.
okay, all right,
It has to be at least 5 stars. We ain't going.
okay.
We ain't going.
So don't take Courtney to dinner if you can't do 5-star.
5-star. It has to be. Paul Martin, Ruth Chris.
What about like just like a walk on like the sidewalk or some shit?
On the sidewalk.
Not the beach.
I definitely would leave you where you're at. I probably wouldn't even come.
Yikes.
I wouldn't show up. And it's not that I'm very much so. I know my worth, and I know the type of person. I know what I bring to the table. So you're not finna lowball me or just give me just some trash, some coupon, and think that I'm finna, fall in love with you. That it doesn't work that way. No. Let me see what you got.
Well, damn. Fuck this question. Jesus, coupons ain't where she at.
Coupons is not where. I mean, if you want to use a coupon, use a coupon. But I'm just saying.
So if someone did it, you would leave, or would you like just?
I wouldn't leave. I would just
complete the date and then just never fuck with them again. Yeah.
Exactly. You gotta be nice, Some people going through shit, so you just gotta kind of be. You gotta be nice.
He gonna be going through a lot more if you don't call him back the next time.
Okay, I'm saying, but listen, obviously, financially, you know where you're supposed to be.
If you need a coupon,
would you use a coupon?
I don't. I wouldn't do a dinner date as my first date.
Where are you going?
Somewhere where we can like really talk and there's not a lot of like loud noise. Because I'm trying to date you. I'm not here to feed you.
So do you like jazz clubs, poetry clubs, things like that?
I would say pre-pandemic, I maybe go to a comedy show and then take a walk somewhere, go grab something afterwards. Like not like sit down restaurant area, but like maybe go to like a food truck or something like that to where it's not. Oh Lord.
We ain't going to no damn food truck.
What's wrong with a food truck?
Huh?
What's wrong with a food truck? There's 5-star food trucks.
A food truck?
There's 5-star food trucks.
No. That's like 3 dates. That's the third date. The first date, you got to pull out your best on the first date.
No, absolutely not.
First impressions make the best impressions.
My first impression should have led you to the date in the first place. Right? Like if you liked me enough to go on a date with me, that was my first impression. So now it's my time to be creative and do something that you didn't expect. Because if you're always going to 5-star restaurants, I can imagine that gets tiring.
It don't. It don't. No.
Nah?
Sure don't.
So a dude can't be unique. It's just 5-star, no stars.
Look, and I get a lot of like backlash because it's like, oh well, you're so materialistic, or you're just this and that. It's not that. It's more of I know what I'm worth. And the thing is, I'm not saying you take me somewhere where I can't afford. I can buy my own food. You know what I'm saying? I can buy my own drinks, but I'm trying to see what you working with. I'm trying to see what you working with.
So this is
McDonald's ain't it.
This is irrelevant. Be mad sneaky with coupons, because it says don't be sneaky. Be mad sneaky. Like what if he sneaked off? You didn't even know with the coupon. Like he found your server and was like, "Yo."
I would actually respect him. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't make him feel any type of way because he snuck off and did that. Because that's some shit I probably wouldn't have did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got me a coupon, 50% off. Let me use this coupon.
And then the third one here, it says wait until after the third date to use a coupon. Like you got the coupons in the tuck, you can't wait to use it. If you get to the third date. What was that stuff it was talking about? Like if you do, like if you actually use the coupon, like what happens? Like you're like a loser, and she'll tell her friends. Shit said if you use a coupon, just know she'll tell her friends.
Definitely will tell my girlfriends, girl, look, girl, he took me on this date and then he used a coupon, girl. He used a coupon.
These are pros of dating on a budget with coupons.
Let's see. Dating on a budget.
Shows that you're frugal.
You'll save money.
You'll save some monies.
You can identify her values.
I like that because, like, I like that idea just because of, like, I don't know. Never mind.
Cons. rejection.
Courtney,
And
okay.
she could tell her friends.
Courtney, okay.
I'm just saying.
The cons, Courtney.
So tell me, okay, so if you was dating somebody and you're a hard worker, you do everything on your own, you pay all your bills and all of this stuff, and he takes you out on a date.
And he's taking me out.
She takes you out on a date. She's like, I got a coupon 50% off. I'm about to use this coupon. What you gonna say?
It really depends on the conversation beforehand, because I'm not going on a date with someone that I don't think I already like already. Like, the date itself can be as creative as you want it to be. You can spend as much money as you want to be. I was just telling Robin earlier today, like, I went on a date with someone, right?
Okay.
They spent $100, right? And got no dick, and they hate me for it. And I didn't solicit dick. Like,
Wait
No dick.
a minute.
No dick.
Why'd you give them some dick? What was the problem? Was it because you did not like them?
Was I being a bad bitch? Like, was I going on a dinner date? No, I'm just like, no, it didn't, the moment didn't, like, equal that. I'm not fucking full. Like, I was on a full stomach. I'm not fucking full. I was full. I had a great dinner. It was $100 worth of food.
So wait, this was a woman that paid $100 for the date?
Yeah.
And this was this the first date?
I think technically, yeah. I think technically, because I'll say this, it's technically yes, because it was the first out of, like, me creating a meal for that person. I don't, like, see, I cook a lot, or I did back in the day, and me making a meal for someone might mean more to them than just going out to a restaurant. So not technically first date, but first time outside, if that makes sense.
I ain't spending $100.
I didn't ask for it.
You finna spend $100. I ain't spending $100.
I didn't ask for it. That was their decision.
Okay.
I wasn't like, yo, like, let's go out. And she took care of it. She was like, I'm gonna take you out. And I was like, cool. I was full of meat. Hibachi.
Dang, you wrong for that.
How?
You could at least give a little something.
I was literally full. Like, I was like, nah, we ain't none of that. What you finna do? What you finna do?
That's fucked up.
I don't think it's fucked up. Don't fill me up then.
But if it was a man, that's the thing. We saying it's fucked up. But if it was a man that spent $100 and she was like, "Oh no, I'm full.
No.
Like, I don't want to do this," then he's supposed to respect her and be like, "You know what I'm saying? I'm not okay or whatever."
Yeah.
You better say whatever, because you ain't getting none.
No facts. Like, yeah, it was not going down. Like, what you finna do?
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We smashed that. I think we did a way better job than the first time of the pod. Way better?
100% better.
So, speaking of coupons,
yeah.
Chick-fil-A in North Carolina, and this is not employees. I think people are kind of confusing this with, like, saying, yo, my employees don't, you're not getting paid this hour. We're going to give you 5 free meals. This is people who are just okay with coming in, learning a simple task, and working for an hour. So in North Carolina, a Chick-fil-A decided to do so. So they allowed people to come in, get a small little training, work for an hour. Instead of paying you for this hour, you'll get 5 entrees.
Okay.
For free.
Okay.
Well, it's not for free if you worked, right? But they are getting, like, tons of backlash from, of course, social media, because, like, well, you're going to pay me. You got to either pay me money, or you were already going to spend that hour. So if you got $12 an hour and you worked that 1 hour after taxes, you're not getting shit. That's not worth 5 meals.
So are these homeless people? Or
no, I don't want homeless people cooking Chick-fil-A. I think this is like regular
but they're
people.
work drive-through.
I think this is regular people.
Okay, regular people.
Homeless people are regular people. I'm sorry to say that, but, like, regular people, like people who aren't doing this because they're homeless. Like they would volunteer to do it for the 5 meals.
I would definitely take the 5 meals.
Facts.
Okay, so I'm not gonna. You want me outside? You want me to take some orders? Okay, I got you.
My pleasure, you to
I
death.
feel that if you wanted paid, then you should have applied for that job, and then you would get paid for doing what you're doing. But if you volunteering, you can like dictate what it is that you're doing, and also they're still paying you through food.
Exactly. You get 5 free meals, yo.
5 free meals. Yeah. So.
No coupon needed, just an hour of work.
Right.
Yeah, but I guess people don't understand that like Chick-fil-A's are like an independent like company. Like once you own a Chick-fil-A, you're the owner of the Chick-fil-A, so you can actually do whatever the fuck you want. Based out of like certain guidelines. You can't be open on Sundays, of course, but like if you're an owner of a Chick-fil-A, you don't necessarily have to follow like the guidelines in regards to like exactly what the offerings in that particular Chick-fil-A is. Like if you decide I don't want to fucking have chicken sandwiches, you can do that.
Right.
See, $12 an hour, yeah. Yeah, that's wild. I would work at Chick-fil-A for an hour for five meals for sure.
Just 1 hour.
And
It's gonna go by so fast.
It is because you're gonna be so ready
there for
to
30
eat.
minutes. Yeah.
National Wing Day.
I don't know where this went. There we go. Okay.
Just going crazy. Go to the Wakanda thing. You're not a fan of Marvel movies and things like that, are you?
What is it? What's going on?
You never saw Black Panther?
I saw it. Mm-hmm.
You heard the second one's coming out?
Apparently. Yeah, allegedly. Yeah.
No, it's coming out.
Is it?
Yeah, November 11th.
Oh,
She said allegedly. The second one's coming out. I'm a big Marvel person. I don't know if you saw the trailer. I'm sure you have, maybe. Yeah, they don't do the trailers at the 5-star restaurants.
Okay. Oh. Right.
But I'm a big Marvel person. This is supposed to be the second installment of the 2. So the first one came out in 2016. This one's coming out this year in November. And people are really excited to see what they're going to do with the character because of Chadwick I can't say his name. Boseman.
I'm gonna say Joseph.
Yeah, so he was the main character in that movie, and of course we know he's passed at this point. So people are really like focused on how they're gonna like include that into the movie. But I'm big on Marvel, so like I hope that people aren't just gonna make this a spectacle just to figure out what happens, and they want to actually follow the story and continue with Marvel stuff. But I think it's gonna be good. Did you go to the movies to see the first one?
Yes.
Okay. Was it like a 5-star one or what?
I went to what is it? iPick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely the 5-star movies. That's 5-star movies.
That's 5-star. Yeah, I go to iPick. What is it? Flex movie.
Brewhouse?
Yeah. Okay, because Tinseltown ain't it. I can't sit in them low budget ass chairs anymore. That's
low
not
budget
me.
chair. What
Okay,
about the XD?
The who?
The Tinseltown XD. Like they have the lean back ones. That's not it. If you can't get a drink and food, it's no.
I need a drink. If I'm gonna watch a movie, I need me a drink and some good food. But I feel like I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. They probably are gonna just like, give this sad ass story about why he's not there anymore and then move on. Like it, because he's not here anymore.
Yeah. And I don't think people really know like what was recorded before he passed away, because I think he had a movie that came out. I mean, it came out before he passed away, but I'm sure am I wrong? Didn't he have a movie like right before? What was it called? Wasn't it on Netflix? It was something, right? Is that it?
Yeah.
And he didn't look like this version of him, right? But I think he had a movie that came out right before his passing. So I don't know when the movie was filmed, but I would like to think that maybe like Marvel might have filmed something with him before his passing.
You know, that's so sad. And we didn't even know he was sick.
That's what I'm saying. I thought this was a movie role. I thought like he was really skinny
Yeah,
but I thought this was just a movie role.
Wait, what's the name of this movie?
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
It's
I've
on
never
Netflix.
seen
It came out like right after, right? This is his last role.
Okay, so this might sound crazy, but I like a lot of conspiracy theories. I watch a lot of true crime and conspiracy. When it comes to the industry, right. When it comes to the industry, I really feel that he was sacrificed, but sacrificed in a way of, I don't know if he owed or if his family is gonna get more money or whatever it is, but in the Hollywood industry, there's a lot of satanic stuff that be happening.
That's the truth. Maybe I don't be out there.
When I look at celebrities and when I look at just things that happen, like movies, music videos, albums, things like that, I look at it with a different perspective.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I think that I think Marvel would have. I don't fucking know. I wonder if like there's gonna be. I wonder if that's gonna actually be his last movie, because this was supposed the last movie of him, like actually being an actor and things like that. So I wonder if this Black Panther movie is actually gonna be the last like actual recorded of him video wise. Because they start right off the bat, they were like, we're not recasting him. Like, we're not going to just pretend he didn't exist. So,
I mean, that would be cheap.
That would have been fucked up. They would get dragged. They would have got canceled. Marvel would have got canceled.
They would have got dragged. Right.
Marvel would have got canceled.
Exactly. They should just move on with their lives and act like it just never happened. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope they do it justice, but also do justice to the MCU as well, or Marvel as well, to kind of see what it's going to be. So I don't know.
Yeah.
The trailer was super sad. You know, everyone was like super sad with the trailer and everything like that. So hope they do it right. I'm not sure I'm going to see it in theaters because I just know how crazy it's going to be.
You're going to go to theaters? You know they got, you
Five
know.
No way, I can't. I didn't get into Marvel until afterwards. Like, I don't think I saw Black Panther in the movies because I wasn't into it like that.
I just know how packed it's going to be.
You think it's gonna be packed? First of all, COVID. There's a new strand of COVID. Then on top of that, they got the monkeypox. I'm not going nowhere. I'm gonna wait until the bitch go in so I can stream it from my goddamn house. Shit,
it's gonna be packed. I've been to the movies. We've been to the movies twice since the stuff. Well, at least me. Was it twice? Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Yeah, but we went like middle of the day. Like literally, the whole theater was like 2 additional people that decided to sit next to us. Kind of, it's kind of fucked up.
They weren't that close.
Close enough to where I can see the motherfuckers. This is a whole motherfucking theater. Yeah, that's wild. I think that was it. I don't even know if I had anything else listed. Do you want to talk about anything? Do you want to talk about more about like your business and your travels?
What questions do you have about my business?
None really, because you kind of like, now I'm thinking about my grandma like from the start of the whole pod. But I've never been to DC. How is DC?
It's cool.
Chocolate City.
It's different. It's cultured.
A lot of black people.
Yes, but it's also very much so like, you know, you go to Dallas and you see Dallas that is like all these buildings around, all these bougie people around, all this stuff is going, well, imagine that 10 times. It's different. It's a different atmosphere. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being out there. I definitely would go back. But living there, no, sir.
Why? Cost of living or?
Don't you know that cost of living is going up and it is expensive?
I know.
Right now.
I live. Yeah, cost is going up.
Dude, oh my God. It's
Gas
just
is
like,
why. Well, gas is like kind of cool now.
yeah, it's 348.
Yeah, it was.
I saw 342 in Freeville.
That's crazy. When it almost was $10.
Do you remember when like you had said something like 5 years ago? You had a picture and it was like some wild shit happening, but like you took a picture of like the gas station prices.
Downtown, it was $1.95.
Back in the day, that's 5 years ago.
That's crazy.
God damn.
You know how much money I would have in my bank account?
Like, oh my God, we need to get back to that.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Austin this is doing a little too much, but I foresaw this happening a long time ago, like before the sports team got here. I knew it was gonna be wild.
Which one?
Austin FC, the soccer team.
I keep forgetting they out here.
Yeah, they're out here, and they're What happens when you bring in a sports team? People really don't think about this. Is like now every time there's a game, not only do you have like people who are traveling from outside of the city coming here, now you have like 30 millionaires on each team in the city for the night, for the week. Now you have 60 millionaires that now are just in the city of Austin that would normally not be here.
Can you imagine having that much money?
Yeah, I can.
I can't.
If I had $1 million after tax, I'm ghost. You would never see me again. This podcast would be like from a remote location in the rainforest or some shit.
Not in the rainforest. In the rainforest?
Never having guests again. I would just talk all day.
Yeah, no.
What's that Mega Million thing at right now?
All I need is $1 million.
You said what?
Somebody won.
The whole thing? I thought there was like 3 winners that got like partial, but no, someone won the whole thing.
The main thing, like somebody won, and I think they cashed out at like 777 million.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I know. I'm pissed. I had dreams.
My mom was playing last night. She was like, "Give me some numbers," and I'm like, "Girl."
1, 2, 3, all the numbers.
No, they don't have to. They can't be on the same row. And I'm like, golly, I don't know how to freaking play this game.
That's spicy. Okay, that's not my job.
Right.
What's that? Oh, there was like I don't know if it was on Netflix a long time ago. I don't even know if it still exists, but there was like a series where like it went over people who had won the lottery multiple times and ended up broke. And I think there's a book or something.
I've seen that.
Like there's multiple people that literally their whole business and their whole ideal is crunching the numbers. And there are people that have won it multiple times and ended up broke every single time.
You know, that's crazy.
It is crazy.
Like how
money
would you
only
put
amplifies
some away?
Not if you never had it before. Money only amplifies what you were doing before. So you could be a person who spends, let's say, just not 5-star dinner meals, but like, let's say you spend $15 on a meal every day consistently. Once you get the money, all that does is amplify that $15 to 40.
35. You know, but what I'm saying is like,
yeah, you might want to put some away and just like dip off a little bit. But once you get the money, like you want to flash. People,
just like, okay, so I was watching American Gangster on BET. Now, first of all, I stopped watching BET a long time ago because BET fell off, and I just don't understand why they a black-owned entertainment television company and the wigs are dry. So I don't understand that, but I was watching American Gangster, the female version of American Gangster, and
I didn't know that existed.
Yes, and it's a whole bunch of women that have been hustlers. They sell drugs, they shoplift, whatever, and they made millions of dollars. But the thing is, though, none of them said that they put anything away. I definitely would be one to dig up some dirt and bury that shit in some dirt. Bury it at my granny house, at my, you know what I'm saying?
Hindsight's 20/20. Like you think the money's coming in forever.
It's not. You gotta pre-plan. You gotta start putting money up and putting it in the ground or whatever. just in case, because they went to prison and then they got out of prison, and what do you have? Out of all of that, what did you do it for?
Start scamming smarter.
I sure would. I sure would make millions and be putting it in the ground. Sure would. You wouldn't know where it is. I would know, but
put it in an NFT.
Okay.
Lose all your money, Jesus.
But then again, it depends on how long the money is in the ground, because once it goes in the ground, you dig it up and you bury it, it starts to disintegrate.
Yeah, because it is fabric.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
It gets molded.
I think I would put the money somewhere else, not in the ground.
That's true. I would put it in the. I always say I would put it in the ground.
I'm gonna put it somewhere. It's not gonna be in the ground. Gonna be in somebody's barbershop or something.
And you in prison for 25 years, then what?
I'm gonna need a haircut when I get out, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
I think I don't have anything else. Like,
I have a question.
What's up?
So, as far as the medium standpoint, like of your job, how does one how does a client come to you, and like how does the whole appointment work? Like, do you? I know I've seen shows. My dad used to always see a show. I can't remember the title, like, to save my life right now. But I know, like, I guess she would go off of feeling of like who she senses, and then like just start talking, like as far as like who's
Come talk on the mic.
her. How does it go with you? Like, how do you?
So I already know right now that there's somebody in your life that either is on the verge of dying or they already passed away. And it could have been either your grandfather. It's a man. So how it works for me is it's a feeling that I get. And I'm very close with my ancestors and the people that are on the other side. So because my dad has passed away, he is one of those people that watch over me, and he lets me know, like, hey, there's something that's happening right here. It's a voice that I hear. And a lot of people say, oh, well, that is, what do they call it, schizophrenic or whatever the fuck? Like, you crazy, you need to be in a mental home.
Yikes.
But it's not that. It's not that people are in my head talking to me, but it's more of like a feeling. And so when it comes to mediumship, all I have to do is ask whomever it is that is wanting to speak to the person that is coming to me. They speak. And a lot of my clients, they're like, okay, well, I just want to get a mediumship because my grandfather passed away 3 years ago. But then again, it's like your grandfather might not come to me. It might be your grandmother that comes to me, and she tells me what it is that she's been trying to tell you, you know? So that's how I go about it. I hope that answered your question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did that answer your question?
It did, and you almost made me emotional just now.
Why?
Man, like,
Yeah, there's somebody that is over you or watching over you, or somebody that's watching over you that has passed away, or either they passed away, they're about to pass away. Who is it?
I think it's my grandfather.
See?
He passed in 2014. So.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you start crying, girl.
We're supposed to make you cry.
Right. It's okay. It's okay. Because you gotta know something. The thing is that he watches over you all the time. And the thing is that there's a lot of things that you need to know, but I mean, I can't tell you right now because of course we're recording, but you know, it's a lot of things that you need to know about where you're going and what you're doing. I feel that it's a lot of second guessing that you've been doing in your life right now, and not really being sure about what it is that you're wanting to do or how you want to progress. You might be in a standstill right now, like, damn, ain't nothing happening, ain't nothing moving forward.
I can tell you that, yes.
And it's because it's something that you're supposed to be learning. A lot of people go through it, what do they say, lessons and challenges and things like that, and they give up. But it's all a part of your path. But this person that's over you, he's watching you and he's here with you. He is. But I ain't trying to go too deep into it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I just wanted to know the process. I didn't know I was going to be over here crying.
Yeah. It's real. A lot of people think that I'm playing and that I just sit here and I be joking and laughing and joking, but it's not. It's not a game. It's for real. It's serious. I can tell you if somebody's about to pass away. I can tell you if something's about to happen to you. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is. Yeah, we did more than 7 minutes.
Was it only supposed to be 7 minutes?
No, that's what's so great about it. The first time we ever recorded ended up ending in 7 minutes.
Because we didn't know what the hell we was doing.
We didn't know. I didn't know shit. We didn't know shit.
We didn't know what the hell we was talking about.
At all. Asked you a stupid ass question about coupons.
Coupons. Yeah.
No coupons at a 5-star restaurant, guys. So.
Yeah, no, anybody got time for that.
Did you want to talk about, which is something I did then too, like if you wanted to plug any of like your, how do people can contact you, but contact with you? So
I'm very much so word of mouth. A lot of people don't know I mean, people know I exist, but a lot of people don't know I exist because I don't have a website. I don't have like advertisement or anything like that. It's word of mouth. Most of my clients, I think I have like over 15.
Ooh, it's lit.
20,000, not 20,000.
2,000.
Sorry, it was coming out. It was trying to come out. 2,000 customers, clients, or whatever that I deal with, and it's word of mouth. I don't have to advertise myself because my work speaks for itself. You know. I have a group on Facebook. It's called Melanin and Spiritual and Melanin or something like that.
She said I have a group. It's called
and it's 20,000, almost 25,000 people in there, and they're all on a spiritual journey. They're all trying to learn about spirituality, and it's been very successful for me. I've been very, very successful.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, definitely. So I tell a lot of people that, you know, going back to your roots as far as slavery, a lot of people don't understand that their ancestors did what I'm doing now. Massa is in there and he tripping. I'm finna put something on his ass.
Yikes.
Okay? That's what it is. And I don't see it as evil or anything like that. I see it as what my ancestors went through. Not everybody's ancestors were slaves, but mine were. And that's something that you have to look at it. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at it differently. I always encourage people to go and do, what is it, Ancestry.com and try to figure out where you come from and who you really are.
I'm skeptical of doing those things because
why?
I need to know who's handling my spit.
Well,
because if my spit gets mixed up with someone else's spit and then you send me the spit, like customer service issues happen with everything. So what if I come back and the shit says I'm Ireland or from Ireland? I'm gonna be a little upset.
But I think that they handle that with a little, you know,
why do you think that?
Special care.
But why do you think that?
What do you mean?
Like, why do you think that they will handle it with special care?
Because
what job does?
Fucked up.
Then you just know fucked up information.
Is your grandmother still alive?
No, she's not.
She's not. Did she tell you anything about your past or like your ancestry?
Nope.
Somebody in your family knows, but you got to talk to the right people.
Oh man.
You know.
I'm calling my mom right after. Mama, what are we?
She gonna say black. Black. No, but I recently found out that I'm Cherokee, and I did not know that. I knew that I was black and black mixed together, but that's not what I am. Cherokee.
Have you done anything outside of what your traditional, your normal ideal of your tradition is? Like outside of that, once you learned that information, or you just done research? Or have you done research? Like once you found out you're more than this, have you embraced that?
Yeah, of course. I find out where I come from. I'm more of a I gotta know the what did they call it? The nooks and crannies. I gotta know
nitty-gritty?
everything. The nitty gritty. I gotta know every single thing. Okay, you say I'm this. Okay, so who was who and this and that.
What
And I
made me
found
this?
like I came from the black. They call it the Blackfeet tribe, where back in the day they used to paint the bottom of their feet black. And it's an Indian tribe. So that's the tribe that we came from as far as like being Cherokee. And I asked a lot of people say, yeah, I mixed with Indian and they black. I mixed with Indian. Okay.
Not Indian. Indian.
Okay, so but look, listen though, but who, where, what tribe you come from? Where are you from? Who are your people? They don't know. And so I always encourage every black person to know where they come from.
Dope. And it's probably not Austin, Texas, huh?
Definitely not Austin, Texas. Yeah, my people are on the surface of Canada, which is crazy.
A lot to take in. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think 56 was going to go here. 56 was different. This is the most different episode I've experienced in a long time.
You know, but it's because I'm on here though.
Yeah,
it's the difference.
This is why we want to have you on.
I hit you with the difference. You know.
Yeah. I don't have anything else, Robin.
No, I'm dead asking. I'm still trying to get myself together.
You sure y'all good? Y'all got nothing else to ask?
I'm good.
That's good. Okay.
I think I asked the devil, like, I'm in the full
Oh no. Yeah, no. You might have to come and see me.
I definitely am.
You gonna have to come and see me and see what it is that your papa or whoever is trying to tell you. Cause
It might be something. I don't know. I tapped into my during the pandemic when I was stuck in the house for a while. I tapped into my family roots because it's still a mystery. So I feel like everybody that I could have asked questions to have already passed. So it's just trying to like build my family tree up and trying to put puzzle pieces together. So
death. A lot of people look at death and they're like, yeah, death is like
The end?
the end. But it's not the end. Your spirit is still alive, but your physical body is gone. And that's why I say we are humans experience. We are spiritual beings experience a human experience. That shot fucked me up, so I can't even talk.
It's the tequila.
It fucked me up. So,
She said
but I'll still go get it out. What I'm trying to say to you. No, but for real, we're human. We're spiritual beings living a human experience, and sometimes, when people pass away, yes, of course, is detrimental. We feel very sad about it, but at the end of the day, you got to know that they still around, very much so. And I might be along your path to show you, that you're on the right path, but there's a lot of things that is transpiring within you that you have to address in order for you to move forward. And right now, that's why you stuck. You feel stuck because there's something within you. I do a lot of childhood trauma, right? And a lot of people don't understand that how you were raised and how you grew up, it has a lot to do with how you are at this very moment. If you never experience love from your parents, you don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to learn what that is. You got to teach yourself how to be loved, how to show love. And it's crazy because I had to learn it. I've been through a lot. And this spiritual journey has taught me a lot. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to show others how to get through their own shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
couldn't have picked a better person to start the podcast journey with, because it's not full circle. It's more so half circles. We're going to keep doing this over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Because again, just to just to close everything out, like, had you not said yes in the beginning, this doesn't even exist.
I'm very much so proud of you though, because you kept going.
Yeah, for sure.
And you didn't get discouraged. You kept, I mean, I'm pretty sure there were moments where you're like, I don't really know.
Man.
I don't know. I'm just gonna I'm gonna put it to the side and I'm just gonna do what I gotta do and forget about it, and then it just kept coming back to you.
Absolutely. And I've told Robin this. Literally, this is a focus. Like, I have decided to make this a space. Like, we have the word safe space here because we're not grabbing the salacious shit. We don't care about pop culture. We don't care about that. We want real people on here that are in our vicinity, they're in our area, they've experienced our walks, they've gone to the same HEBs as we have, they've gone to the Walmarts, they've gone to the same HEBs. For those people not in Texas, you don't know about that, but it's okay. But they've experienced the same things we do. Like, I think we always get caught up a lot of times in like this celebrity lifestyle. Like, we're not celebrities. We are regular human beings.
What is a celebrity lifestyle?
Just 5-star restaurants and 5-star motherfucking
First of
movie
all,
theaters.
You throwing shade because listen. No, but seriously, like,
celebrity is posting the best versions of yourself every day, and it being the highest level of those versions every day.
Okay, so posting versus actually living the best version of yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you feel honestly that you live in the best version of yourself?
For the time being, yeah, absolutely. After
what
all
makes
the work
you
I
feel
put
like
in,
that?
The work I've been in, where I've been at, you asked me, well, made a statement. You really didn't ask. He was like, "Oh, you still live here?" Like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, me living here was based off a previous situation that I had to complete, right? So I had a broken lease in an apartment at one point, right? If you have a broken lease, where you can live is very limited. After the cycle and you take care of that, then you get to make the opportunity to move somewhere else. So based off of what I've experienced, this is a great place for me, right? It's not the biggest place. It's not the most salacious, but it does exactly what I need it to do. And that's to have a place to live. That's to have AC on all the time. It allows me to create the podcast. And even the situation I came in this apartment with was different. So, like, yeah, absolutely. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. It's completely different
in here. I mean, I can say that. It's very much so different from the last time I was in here. And I can tell you this much. I'm very much so proud of you. And I'm very glad that you kept going.
Absolutely.
No matter what. You just have to keep going because it's going to get hard.
And people on the outside looking in just aren't going to know that dedication. Like, even when I've had three different stints of like co-host. Like, I always say this, I'm like, they will never know how much effort I put into this, because it's not their passion. It's something that's cool. They like it. It's fun. I make it a very comfortable environment. Like, yeah, that's great, but they'll never know how much dedication I put in, how much research I do, how much work I actually put in, and it will never equal. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Facts.
It's a lot. It's a lot, especially when you're up late at night and you doing stuff.
Yeah.
Late and no sleep. Like,
them YouTube uploads is crazy. I don't like, if I upload, I don't go to sleep until it's done, because I don't want to wake up and it'll be fucked up, and then my whole day's fucked up, and I got to redo it and go through that whole process again. So
I feel it. Yep. You don't have to tell me twice. That's why I selected the profession that I selected, because I ain't gotta upload a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Shit. Yep. So.
Yeah, this is great. This made me feel warm inside. Like,
that's good.
I've been trying to get you on here for a while.
Yes.
And it feel not, again, I don't say full circles, because full circles are ends. Like, if you come to a full circle, that means this is the end of the actual like energy, right? This is just the beginning, honestly. Like, we had the start, We had this. We're gonna have more. There's gonna be a point in time where I won't be here, but this will be somewhere else. Like it's going to happen, and I really appreciate you coming on here, fresh off a flight. Like that's crazy that you said that to me. Like I didn't even know. But yeah, we literally just have nothing but pictures to take. We're gonna take some pictures.
Oh Lord. Okay.
We'll take some pictures. But yeah, I'll close it out now. Like we did way more than 7 minutes. And
it's okay.
That was really the goal. Once I saw the 7 minute mark, it was cool for me.
Where's the 7 minute mark? Where you seated at? Oh, dang. It's been an hour. Here's the thing, though. That's the thing. I'm a Pisces. For those who don't know, I'm a Pisces. I like to talk. I like to verbalize. I like to express myself. I like to talk. I will be on the phone with my friends, and we be on the phone for like 2 hours talking, just talking. On the phone with my mom 3 hours. Because I like to talk. So hopefully this gave you enough to edit and cut and scratch.
We're not cutting shit. This is all going out. We're not cutting shit, but the first 2 seconds.
I fuck with it.
But yeah, this is the Can We Talk podcast, episode 56, featuring Courtney Cathey.
Yes. We gotta stop. I gotta come up with another name because Courtney Cathey ain't gonna work.
But I appreciate you guys for listening. Thank you guys again. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.
Bye, y'all.